bride and groom and thanking them for allowing me to be part of their special day. When I look at the two of them, I feel such kind of a whirlwind of emotion. I know that Cortney has found her true match, and I know that theirs will be a marriage of long standing. My heart is bursting with love for the two of you today. I know you have a wonderful adventure ahead of you, and with God's blessing, the marriage will last for decades to come. I never knew Brad before he dated Cortney, so I can't tell you horrible stories about him. They're coming. But I can tell you that I think he's a perfect for my friend. He's easygoing, interesting, easy to talk to, and he has a great sense of humor. I am very happy to welcome Brad into our so-called family. We know he's made for us, and we hope that we are made for him. I do have a lot more funny and embarrassing stories, however, about Cortney.
Keep going! Keep going!
Since I have known her for over 30 years, which I hate to say out loud, but because this is her special day, I will leave her alone now.
Oh, no. Come on!
No, and instead I'll just share a few words of advice I have learned while researching how to write a memorable post. The two secrets of a long-lasting and happy marriage are a good sense of humor and a short memory. Always remember to say those three important little words. You're right, dear. If you're clever, you'll always have the last word. However, if you're very clever, you won't use it. Whenever you are wrong, admit it. Whenever you are right, just simply be quiet. And always remember, Brad, a happy wife makes for a happy life. My greatest wish for you both is that through the years your love for each other will deepen and grow. Years from now, may you look back on this day, your wedding day, as the day you loved each other least. I wish you the very best. My love to the both of you. Excuse me. So please join me and raise your glass while I toast my dear friends and her new husband. Here's to love, laughter, and happily ever after.
Yeah! Woo! Lots of tough. Lots of tough.
That's our girl Maggie. Let's give her a big round of applause. And also, if there's any other members of the wedding party, if you would like to come up and say a few words, please feel free. This will be your last chance. But before we get into that, I'd like to, who wants to hear a few words from our best man now? Harry, come on down.
Hi there. I want to make a toast to Brad and Cortney, and especially, we have Brad, or also known as Bradley, or Bradford, Critter, from his dad, Spanky the Hoe. And my favorite is Matt Damon's Balloon Knot. What a jackass you were. So you went and got yourself married to this lovely girl. You married this guy here. And I'm going to tell you, she didn't have any stories, but I'm going to tell you some stories about Brad because
Oh, no.
I love him. So this first one is called Friendship. Brad and I were traveling in Australia, and we got really drunk in one town. And this was actually in New Zealand after Australia. But we got really drunk in one town, and we had to wake up to get on a bus the next day. And it was really early in the morning, so we get on this bus, and I fall asleep, like kind of over myself this way, and kind of cut the circulation off in my legs, I think it was. So we stop for breakfast, and I get off the bus, and Brad is already inside the breakfast place eating. And I have a massive head rush, and I lose sight somehow. And so I just laid on the ground, and people were coming up to me on the sidewalk, and people were coming up to me asking me if I was okay. And they knew that I was traveling with him, so they went and they said, "Oh, your friend's on the ground outside." And so Brad, I later learned, had said, "Oh, he'll be fine." This next story is called Keeping Up Appearances. My girlfriend lives in San Luis Obispo, and Brad went to visit her family. Well, I wasn't there actually. They both went. So I was at home in Sacramento working while they went to San Luis Obispo, and I trusted Brad to be on his best behavior, as one would, but he ended up getting really drunk and throwing up everywhere in front of my girlfriend's family while I wasn't there. The first time meeting them. This next story is called Fertility or Lack Thereof.
Oh, no.
We were playing tennis at my apartment, and Brad went to serve the ball, and he hit himself really hard right in the crotch. And it was the hardest I've ever seen anyone hit themselves that way. And I've always wanted to share that before. This next story is called Career Opportunities. This is the last one. So, Brad says that he's found this really good line of work and that he wants me to join it. So, and it's called at-home consulting. So we go to this place. And it turns out to be we have to pay $100 to get it. And it turns out to be a kind of a Ponzi scheme of selling subprime loans. So I thank you for that. You owe me $100. But really, Brad is the best friend I've ever had, and he's the most loyal person, like for instance, one time I Christmas party. He came to pick me up, and I really appreciate that. He convinced his family before going to Australia for me to live with them so I could save some money. And I really appreciate that because it was a hard time in my life being young and just graduating high school. And the last thing is he's always supported me, my interest in music and performing. And that's always meant a lot. You've always come to performances of mine, and I appreciate it. So in conclusion, Brad, you're a jackass. But you've always been a really good guy. You've always been a loyal friend, an opportunity seeker. You're a smart guy, and you're a decisive man, and that's one thing that I know really well about you. And you know what you want when you see it, and he wants you, Cortney. And and so I wish you two the best. So.
There.
Cheers. Salute. What do we do?
That's our best.